What's up, TATP fans, and welcome back for another episode of the Accessible Technology podcast with me, Phoebs Lyle. This is a podcast where I talk about all of the everyday technology can become more accessible for disabled people, as well as telling you about what the least accessible everyday technology of the modern period is, and why disabled people should avoid it, as well as sometimes giving technology companies advice on how they can make their technology more accessible for disabled people, which is something that I have a very big interest in, given that I am paralysed from the neck down. You can listen to this podcast by searching for it over on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music and Audible, and on Spotify. So please check out the podcast and search for it if you would like to follow what comes up next on all of those destinations. However, if you'd like to support the podcast and the content I produce in other ways, you can also support it by going over to the Phoebs now Buy Me a Coffee page, where you will also be able to find exclusive episodes that aren't part of the podcast, as well as checking out a shop that I plan to open at some stage, where you'll be able to buy other products, so please consider checking it out. There's going to be a lot of exclusive episodes coming up in the next few weeks and months, including some episodes where you get to hear the entire version of my reactions to conferences. So if you would like to hear my full reactions to those conferences without any edits included, please check out the Buy Me a Coffee page, and you'll get a sneak peek into what one of those exclusive episodes is like today, if you are listening to this podcast, because a full version of the second bit of exclusive content is going to be uploaded to the Buy Me a Coffee page shortly after this episode gets published, which you can listen to by checking out my memberships on the Buy Me a Coffee page and joining to see if you can listen to the full reaction to today's conference. But in the meantime, what you'll get to hear in this podcast episode, if you can't afford to join a membership, is the cut down edited version of the same episode as we jump into my reaction to Samsung's conference at CES 2024, which was streamed online at the beginning of January but also in person if you manage to get over to Las Vegas. However, given that I am a bit of an Apple fan and this content is slightly different from the usual content that I have covered on my podcast before, I'm just going to give you a few additional notes about what CES is and about Samsung. So here we go. What's for the Consumer Electronics Show and organized by the Consumer Technology Association. CES is an annual trade show that takes place in Las Vegas and is the world's largest technology festival. Numerous tech companies showcase their newest products at it, with past attendees including Samsung, LG, and Sony. And speaking of Samsung, I think this is the right time to add in that Samsung Electronics was first founded in 1969, although the Samsung Group did own a couple of other product lines before that, including in the grocery sector. However, as of today, Samsung is most well known for having a large range of tech products, including phones, earphones, headphones, smartwatches, and tablets, as well as TVs and smart home technology, and much, much more. Before I get straight into reacting to the conference, however, I'd also just like to take a moment to tell you that you can now also donate to this podcast wherever you are listening to it on, whether that is on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music and Audible, on Google Podcasts, although that's going to be going down soon in April when it'll be discontinued. However, you can also listen to it through the more popular YouTube podcasts, and you can also listen to it on Spotify. So although there is no pressure to donate to it, please consider donating to it if you can. If you would like to see how I can continue making this podcast better, such as episodes at some points which will include interviews with tech experts and disabled guests, when I will discuss the most recent tech stories of the time with them. So yeah, as I said, if you can help donate to the podcast to help me move into that area, please consider doing so, and I'd be massively grateful if you did. But now that I have finished saying all of that, let's get straight into my reaction.
Good afternoon. Please welcome CEO and Head of Device Experience Division at Samsung Electronics, J.H. Han.
Hello, CES. Today, advanced connectivity powers our world. Phones, homes, even cars are connected. These technologies, along with personalized services, act as the foundation of our connected lives. And today, these investments are coming to life, not just in our most popular products. We are integrating AI into our services and operation. New generative AI tools like Samsung Chaos will boost productivity. So, Samsung Knox will act as a security companion in our digital world of devices, services, platforms, and even development environments. With Samsung Knox, consumers are safer in using the latest technologies. That is why Samsung is proactively deploying AI to help us conserve more energy, optimize our operations, and tap its renewable energy sources. With services like SmartThings Energy, we all can play a role in helping to protect our beautiful planet. 500 million smart Samsung devices, from TVs and refrigerators. Most importantly, Samsung is enabling an open ecosystem. Millions of devices work seamlessly with our SmartThings platform to help us with routines and make life more convenient. Samsung's broad portfolio of powerful devices, along with the pursuit of open collaboration, will help bring AI and hyperconnectivity to all. AI will play an especially big role in making things more personal. By understanding usage patterns and habits, intelligent services like SmartThings and Bixby will work together across all facets of our lives. For AI to be transformational, its capabilities must be safe and accessible to all. That is our goal at Samsung, to bring AI to millions around the world. And moving forward, AI will do even more. Easier to use, simpler, and more creative. My colleagues will show you how Samsung is using AI to turn our connected reality into a more intelligent world of hyperconnectivity in 2024. Thank you.
Well, after that first part, I have to say I'm already impressed. Smart things is something I use quite a lot anyway at the minute, and I do like how it is cross-platform. But I'm getting good vibes already from the AI for all slogan, so let's see if it continues.
Please welcome Shin Beck of Security Team Mobile Experiences at Samsung Electronics.
AI is critical to building a better future, and our responsibility to safeguard users remains at the top of our priority list. In today's era of hyperconnectivity, there is a growing need for security solutions that stretch beyond just one product. With that in mind, Samsung is uniquely positioned to bring the industry's most holistic security solution to the entire device experience. That solution is Samsung Knox.
Please welcome to the stage In-hee Chung.
Last year, I shared how Samsung is using innovation and partnerships to safeguard our future. That included changes to our manufacturing and operations, which contribute towards a low-carbon circular economy. We start by incorporating recycled materials into some of our most loved products, such as recycled fishing nets in our Galaxy smartphones, recycled plastic in our TVs, and recycled aluminium in our bespoke refrigerators.
Don't want to say anything too quickly, but I'm noticing probably a tight race between Samsung and another certain technology company that I am more fond of.
Working towards increasing this amount. We're also mindful of the impact our products make during their use. When you've unboxed your latest phone, TV, or appliance, for example, features like SmartThings AI Energy Mode can immediately help you manage energy at home by harnessing connected intelligence. So today, I'm excited to share that SmartThings Energy is now integrated with Tesla's Powerwall solar inverter and wall connector EV charging solutions. What this means, for example, is that SmartThings Energy can enable Tesla Powerwall Storm Watch to notify you before a severe weather event on your.
I wonder if Samsung would be able to push Tesla and Mr. Musk into the area of maybe developing a car for someone who is disabled. Say someone who needs a valve. I know there are valve companies and manufacturers out there already, but I have to say that Tesla, if they didn't make that was a valve, that would be interesting for me, because seriously, some of the Tesla cars that are being produced and other company cars that are being produced are really, really interesting.
Mobile phone or on your TV. Furthermore, SmartThings can help prepare for power outages by activating energy-saving automations. We're also introducing a new partnership with US energy leader Southern Company to bring the benefits of SmartThings and SmartThings Energy not just to individual homes, but to entire neighborhoods. We believe in the power of new thinking, which is why also through our C-Lab Outside program, we discover and invest in inspiring ideas. This belief in partnership and inclusivity also means that Samsung is committed to accessibility that brings everyone along with us on this journey.
And finally, here we go.
And we are trying to reflect this vision in our products and services. For example, the auto open door on many of our home appliances responds to hands-free gestures.
Amazing. Yeah, that is seriously actually impressive. I would say arguably more impressive than the Sony conference. Sorry, Sony fans, but yeah, this is the type of thing that we need to see more of.
Our mobile devices can provide auto-generated subtitles during calls. And our TVs and displays now offer audio subtitles, a new AI-enabled text-to-speech feature. We have upgraded our Relumino mode on Samsung TVs with a new feature, Relumino Together. Relumino mode is a viewing mode made specifically to aid users with low vision. Relumino Together will enable users of all abilities to watch TV together with or without visual adjustments.
Now, obviously, that feature wouldn't really apply to myself because my vision is good and I don't have a diagnosis for blindness, but I really do think that that is a really good feature to have. So at least this shows that Samsung are thinking about those who are in the disabled community and who might be just as interested in their products as their non-disabled counterparts.
As we look to a smarter, better connected future, breakthrough technologies can help us be more responsible and inclusive about how we use our devices, which in turn can empower us to build a better tomorrow. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Please welcome to the stage Jonathan Gabriel, Head of Connected Experience Center at Samsung Electronics America.
Next generation technologies are creating new experience across so many of Samsung's devices. Take our micro LED screens. the pinnacle of finely crafted display technology. In 2024, we're taking this technology one step further with our new transparent micro LED. Our 2024 screen lineup comes with on-device AI and intelligent integration across devices, allowing you to upscale the experience. The latest Samsung Neo QLED 8K is a beast of an AI screen with our most advanced Neo QLED chipset to date, meaning our latest TVs are even smarter. The NPU of this processor runs at double the speed of our previous model. This also means that every action is smoother and every command more responsive. Visuals are strikingly sharp and detailed thanks to Samsung Neo QLED's 8K AI upscaling and AI motion enhancer technologies. And if you're big into gaming, Samsung Neo QLED's AI engine instantly optimizes picture and sound quality based on the game or genre you want to play. This year, we're also introducing the new Premiere 8K. With an expansive 150-inch display, this projector is the world's first to feature wireless 8K transmission. It brings a full-scale movie theater experience right into your home. Now, another exciting addition to our lineup is the music frame. This customizable speaker seamlessly integrates into your space. With dual built-in woofers and intelligent audio processing, it syncs effortlessly with your Samsung TV and soundbar via Q Symphony. Now, many of you here may remember our Bali prototype from 2020. I'm excited to introduce the new Bali. It is your true AI companion. With more advanced intelligence, Bali can come right to you and project visuals on your wall. It can also help you interact with other connected devices.
Watching that Bali demonstration there, I think all I have to say is wow. That's definitely an impressive bit of tech for anyone who thinks it could benefit them.
Now, it's clear these capabilities are making our days better, and a great way to see this in action is with home appliances. Let's start in the kitchen. This is the bespoke four-door flex refrigerator with AI Family Hub Plus. With a 32-inch screen, it can help you explore all the connected possibilities available. And this year, we're introducing AI Vision Inside. It uses the power of connected intelligence to make your fridge's internal camera a little smarter. With AI Vision Inside, your fridge can recognize what goes in or is taken out, and it will update your food list. The benefits of reducing food waste extend far beyond your home, as agriculture and food production account for a significant portion of the world's carbon emissions. So every step to reduce food waste counts. This extra intelligence gets even more helpful by connecting AI Vision Inside with Samsung Food. With a better understanding of what's on your shelves, as well as your preferences and dietary needs, Samsung Food can propose new recipes. With Samsung Food and SmartThings, just select the recipe you want to follow, and SmartThings knows to connect your Family Hub Plus to your connected oven and start preheating before you even start chopping those onions. Now, even better, you can pull up that recipe you've saved to your Samsung Food app right there on the cooktop's 7-inch touchscreen, so you can easily see it while you're cooking. Smarter connectivity gives you the freedom.
I'll continue this in a sec, but all I have to say on that at the minute is some of those recipes were very, very interesting to me, and I might have to check them out later. The Samsung Blue might not be my first choice, and I might like your competitor Apple more, but to be honest, you're introducing some interesting appliances that might at some point in the future result in me buying more than just another Samsung TV. Yeah.
To manage your home how you want to. And this goes far beyond the kitchen. First, Samsung's new bespoke AI laundry combo not only frees up space at home, but it also uses smart technology. It automatically senses fabric types and soil levels and adjusts the wash time and detergent as needed. We're also launching a new AI powered robot vacuum. Meet Samsung's latest bespoke JetBot combo. It recognizes a wide variety of flooring types, including hardwood and carpets, and tailors its settings based on the material.
But how would you stop a robot vacuum from being attacked by your pets if it startles them? And is there anything that could result in that being repaired if anything did happen to it? That's the sort of thing we need to think about with these smart vacuums, Samsung and others, given that I have tried one out before, but it resulted in exactly that.
Innovations with screen equipped appliances featuring AI are made possible through our outstanding AI chip, specifically made for Samsung appliances and ties in OS advancements that support this. AI is going to help us work, explore, and create differently too. Whether it's exchanging ideas or collaborating with others, we all could use a boost to get the most out of our days. That's why we recently reimagined our flagship notebook, Galaxy Book 4. Of course, today's laptops are powerful tools already, and they play a central role in our personal and professional.
I've mentioned one similarity already, but I can see from the design of that laptop it might be replacing or trying to copy a certain other laptop that I am quite interested in sticking with. Have to say, nothing would at the minute result in me giving my max up for anything, but that does look similar enough that it could be either a cheaper option or an alternative for someone who had tried a Mac out, didn't like it, and wanted to get a different Mac that was similar, or someone who wants to get a Mac, can't afford one, and wants to get that instead. But of course that depends on what the cost is going to be, so hopefully we get to learn that later on as well.
Lives. Yet, with better seamless connectivity across devices, we believe we can make these tools even better partners, making routine tasks a breeze so you can focus on those loftier to-do list items. The Galaxy Book 4 Ultra also comes with a dedicated NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 laptop GPU. These components enable unmatched new AI capabilities and help boost your productivity. I'm happy to share the latest developments from a continued partnership with Microsoft. From March this year, Galaxy Book 4 and Galaxy smartphone owners will be able to experience the incredible new capabilities supported by Microsoft Copilot. Work these days often requires lots of video conferencing. So we thought, let's make our powerful smartphone cameras enhance those virtual meetings. Starting with our latest flagship smartphones later this year, people will be able to use the fantastic clarity and resolution of their Galaxy smartphone cameras to enhance a meeting on services such as Microsoft Teams. Please welcome Vice President of Product Management at Harman Automotive, Michelle Gattuso.
Harman and Samsung have been partners since 2016. But now, the work we do with Samsung is getting even more integrated. Samsung and Harman are working lockstep to bring even more impactful experiences to the entire in-cabin ecosystem. I'm excited to share that with the advancements to AI, ReadyCare can now map your movements in addition to assessing your cognitive alertness to identify, generate, and deliver personalized alerts and reminders. ReadyCare can distinguish between children and adults for critical safety features like airbags. This is all possible through a combination of computer vision and deep learning experiences.
Although I guess in relation to a slightly different area of AI on the negative side, we've already seen AI showing some problems when it comes to identifying between languages. And I have watched a couple of videos of Samsung devices in the last few days, as well as reviews of them, so I know quite a few complaints were made. But in those videos, there were some complaints of AI getting mixed up when it came to some language exchanges, although it was good and powerful for the most part. I guess what I'm trying to hint at would be mainly if the AI in a colour, say it's made by Samsung, if it was in a wheelchair accessible vehicle, if Samsung wants to move into that area eventually, which I really hope they would, whether or not the AI would mix up a wheelchair dependent adult with a child in a buggy would be a question to me, and that sort of thing could cause offence to some wheelchair dependent adults, although not to all, and I think some would still get a laugh out of that. But yeah, that's the only thing I would mention in relation to that. But of course, that can all improve as AI advances, supposedly.
This is the same innovation that is also powering Ready Vision, our intuitive heads-up display right on your windshield. As you are driving, Ready Vision is your connected co-pilot. Augmented reality objects can be placed with more precision, while a forward-facing prediction algorithm does the real-world matching between your map and your actual route. Plus, Ready Vision can deliver personalized recommendations. So, let's say you're in a new city for a work meeting and you want to grab a bite of breakfast on your way. With Ready Vision and Ready Care, your vehicle will not only show you where to turn, but it will actually give you recommended points of interest right on your windshield. These alerts are non-intrusive and safe, so you're not fumbling for your phone for directions while driving.
Please welcome to the stage Jae-Yun Jung, Executive Vice President and Head of Smart Things Team at Samsung Electronics.
At Samsung, we've spent the past few years finding new ways to connect our devices and services, including better integration between SmartThings and Bixby. Now, with the power of AI, we are bringing more automated and personalized services to the Samsung experience. With the power of spatial AI, SmartThings has a better understanding of your physical living space as well as how you use it. Are you a movie watching family? More of a gamer? Or do you regularly host dinners at your place? These factors shape how you manage your home And SmartThings is there to help you do exactly that. I'm excited to share that in March, we'll offer an upgraded 3D map view on SmartThings to be available on the TVs and mobile devices. Once everyone is on board, SmartThings knows how your routines should be, but it also knows when something's different and maybe even unsafe. Now, your smart home is ever more dynamic, where the capabilities of SmartThings are combined with the power of Bixby. Multi-device wake up enables all the relevant devices to hear your requests, but only the most appropriate one knows to respond. And Samsung devices connected to SmartThings share a protocol to communicate with each other and understand required tasks. All of these experiences need a home base, a control center for your connected home. Our new Samsung Daily Plus is a customizable digital hub that allows you to control your smart home and access a wide range of useful services, all in one place. It provides easy shortcuts to your favorite activities and services, such as Connect Time Video Call, Pet Health Services, and Workout Tracker. Samsung Daily Plus also lets you view your workout data from your Galaxy Watch while following an exercise routine on the TV. Features like this make life easier and more enjoyable. And I'm happy to share our latest partnership is extending these capabilities well beyond the home. SmartThings is bringing connected experiences to the car. With partnerships like this, Samsung is continuing to invest in your everyday moments. From waking up to starting your day, commuting, cooking dinner, life gets a bit easier and a bit more enjoyable with connected intelligence.
Please welcome CEO and Head of Device Experience Division at Samsung Electronics, J.H. Han, back to the stage.
Hello again. What it just what it just showed you is AI at work for you and for all. All new device experiences, smarter, more personalized services, and intelligent efforts to protect the planet. Samsung continues to believe that by bringing together billions of connected devices and infusing them with cutting-edge intelligence, you will see and experience the difference in your home, on the go, and everywhere in between. Speaking of device innovation, I hope you will all stay tuned for firing store for you next week. Thank you and have a great CES.
Well, after watching all of that, I think to say I'm impressed is beyond an understatement because seriously, a lot of that tech looks absolutely fabulous. But I just want to take a moment to say that I really do appreciate from a personal viewpoint how Samsung is also taking safety and privacy in a car or vehicle seriously. And although I would like to see more collaborations between different companies, such as creating a wheelchair accessible vehicle that has all of that technology featured in it in future. I do think that the overall pledge to safety is really, really great to see as well. Moving on to my main reactions to everything, however, as someone who is a self-proclaimed Apple fan and who doesn't really use much of a Android or Samsung slash other types of non-Apple technology. Anyway, I do have quite a few things to say. Although I am not ready to give up all of my Apple technology, and Apple is still the main company that I would stick with, to the extent that you would probably have to drag all of my Apple devices out of my cold dead hands, because I will stop you on every chance you try to take Apple technology away from me. I do think Samsung are doing some interesting things. The fridge, the vacuum, and some of their everyday appliances, such as their open door accessibility feature, is so interesting that it could help a lot of people, even if all you can do is open a door, or if you break an arm, for example, or have any injury that stops you from doing anything. I do think all of that is extremely interesting and can also be extremely helpful. Plus, there are certain technologies that were included throughout that conference that does look extremely similar to Apple technology. So if you happen to take all the technology away from me and I was then forced to only put up with Samsung technology, I think some of the technologies that were on offer were enough that I probably would be able to make do with them. But no, I'm not jumping into that myself. So overall, I am really, really impressed with the technology that Samsung is bringing out. And yeah, as I said in my reaction, there are a few of those devices that might mean that I buy more Samsung technology throughout the next few years. But no, there still isn't that big of a likelihood that I would swap everything over. Sorry, it's just the advantages that I have with all of my Apple technology being so easy to sync between each other. But yeah, it's good that these smart things app can be used on Apple devices as well. And I think as long as we can keep that relationship going strong between Samsung and Apple, yeah, I do think that there's quite a number of devices that I would definitely consider using, because Apple doesn't have everything. But of course, the good thing about living in a democracy is that you are able to disagree with me or to agree with me on some things if you want to. What did you think about the technology that Samsung showcased at CES? Was there anything you liked or disliked And will you be ordering anything that was showcased, or have you ordered it already? Like to pass on some of your thoughts, you can include them in a review wherever you're listening to this podcast on, or by going over to the contact page over on my Phoebs Now Tech Reviews site, pltechreviews.co.uk, or over to the contact page on my portfolio website, phoebelow.com, which I've recently got back into updating again, and that's where you can basically see the contents that I do for other areas of journalism that I would like to get into, including film, TV, theatre reviews and concert reviews, as well as accessible tourism reviews and political blogs, which I try to explain in a simple way that is easy to understand. So yes, if you would like to check any of that out, you can do so by going over to phoebelow.com. If you would like to watch the video version of my reaction to Samsung's event, you can watch it by searching for my PL Tech Reviews YouTube channel. But don't forget, you'll also be able to listen to some of my first bits of exclusive content as well, which includes an completely unedited version of the reaction and an uncut version of the reaction by going over to my Buy Me a Coffee page, which you can access by going into the link which is in the description / episode notes below, or by searching for Phoebs Now on buymeacoffee.com. However, if you enjoyed this podcast and you would like to check out another podcast that I do, you can find my other podcast, the Phoebs Now podcast, by searching for it on all of the same podcast platforms that you can get this one on, but by just searching for the Phoebs Now podcast. And you can also see video versions of everything that I do over on phoebelow.com by searching for Phoebs Now Journalism on YouTube as well, and by subscribing to Phoebs Now Journalism. But anyhow, that's all for this episode. So thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you in the next one when I'll be reacting to Xbox's Developer Direct conference. And after that, I'll be returning back to a few product reviews that I'm hoping to get out, including a review of my M1 Pro MacBook Pro that I still use, and whether that is still a good option in 2024, as well as how it compares to other models of Macs that came out earlier, such as my 15-inch 2015 Intel Mac. And I'll also be giving you the rest of my reviews on the customized DSi that I've been checking out before I move on to them checking out a customized 2DS. But anyhow, thanks for listening, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!